Nobody called us. Our phones didn't work from 5 in the morning. The fire was not 10 o'clock when I went to work. The fire was still there. There was no water. Tell me if that's coincidence. No water, no warning. And everybody talking about the satellite city before the fire. Lahaina going to be...
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So my name is Samantha, and we're going to deep dive into one topic today. We are going to focus on why. Why would someone intentionally start a fire? Because that's what we're all leaning, correct? Like, none of us believe this was a wildfire. No one. We believe that it was intentionally set. But why? So I feel like if we can clarify why the crime happened, then maybe that will point to who possibly caused the fire. So you understand what I'm saying? Like, we're going to be like FBI analytics. So let's get into this clip. Now, in this clip, what you're going to hear is someone that's going to try to fact check current pictures that are floating around like TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, of possible DEW, which is the weapon we all feel that they used to cause the fires. Okay, so we're going to start with that. What could have caused the fires? And are these pictures that you've been seeing legitimate? Now, I'm not sure if this clip is worth kaput. I found it, and I really felt like I needed to be transparent, see it from both sides, and offer this information to you, the viewer.
The Maui Wildfires. Ariane Tilly is here to verify if those images are legit or not.
The wildfires that swept through Maui are the deadliest in U.S. history in more than a century. At least 100 people have died and more than 850 are missing.
On social media, people are speculating about what could have caused the fires. One trending theory is that the fire started due to an attack from a directed energy weapon.
3 viral images appearing to show evidence of directed energy weapons have been shared online. But do these images really show that directed energy weapons started the wildfires in Maui? Let's verify. Our sources are the U.S. Government Accountability Office, the National Weather Service, a reverse image search using Revi, the Canton Repository, SpaceX, and Chilevisión Noticias, a Chilean news company.
If you haven't heard of directed energy weapons, I've got you covered.
They're weapons like lasers that use energy fired at the speed of light to damage or destroy targets. According to the U.S. Government Accountability Office, many countries, including the U.S., are researching their use. But these viral images do not show those weapons. As of August 21st, the exact cause of the Maui wildfire is still unknown, although the National Weather Service says the risk of fire was high given high winds and dry conditions on the island.
So what is actually happening in these images? A lot of different things that have nothing to do with Maui.
So this is why I'm adding this in here. Okay, so they're fixing to fact check each individual picture they've already shown you. My point is this: yes, there's a lot of misinformation floating around, and it's people putting up pictures that they themselves have not double checked to make sure it's correct, which causes misinformation, which I'm telling you guys is how they're going to use their misinformation tactics to eventually take all of our videos down, which is why I'm asking you guys to help Starkey Farmstead come up with enough money for one plane ticket to Maui so that I can be there on September 11th with Eric, with the other creators, and we can stand together to ask these important questions. But the most important one is simply hashtag where are the children?
Using a reverse image search, Verify traced this picture back to a January 2018 Facebook post from the Canton Repository, a local Ohio news outlet claiming to show footage of a controlled burn at a refinery in Ohio. We traced this image back to posts from SpaceX in May of 2018. According to SpaceX, the images show a time-lapse photo of a SpaceX rocket launch in California. And finally, Verify traced this image back to a viral TikTok video from May 25th, 2023. According to the original description, the video was taken in Chile. A Chilean news outlet shared the footage saying it shows a transformer explosion. So we can verify, no. These 3 images do not show evidence that directed energy weapons started the wildfires in Maui.
All 3 are older images taken from other parts of the world, and none of them show directed energy weapons. With your Verify, I'm Ariande Till.
Intuition, brothers and sisters, they have discernment, and it's telling them that something is wrong.
I am a teacher, a third grade teacher from the burned down King Kamehameha III Elementary in Lahaina. I am testifying on my concerns of the governor's emergency proclamation that happened 3 weeks prior to the fire, and how it suspended 7 state statutes, of which exonerated everything that you guys are in charge of, covers county organization administration. Chapter 46, collective bargaining was rescinded, school impact fees, collective bargaining was rescinded, and to my knowledge, this was the first emergency proclamation in the country that didn't have a preceding incident. Normally it's like a hurricane, boom, we got an emergency proclamation. But this was just, from my knowledge, was just to streamline development on Maui, and it is allocated all decision-making power to one person, the housing officer of the governor, Nani Medeiros, who's unelected, who can trump every single thing that you do and everything that you say and every item that we cover, without any input from the community, without any public discourse, without sunshine law.
What is he even talking about? I know a lot of you are going to ask that. Governor Green, which is the governor of Hawaii, actually passed legislation in July of 2023, basically taking all the rights from the land agency, okay? So Hawaii's not dumb. Maui's not dumb. They have organizations and legal protection of their land, and they have been trying to protect it from these elitists and these billionaires and these movie stars for centuries, guys. And I'm really not joking. More than 100 years, they have been in a fight for their life for their indigenous land, which they are very connected to their land, all right? So it's important. Excuse me. So my point is this. Why would somebody start a fire? What would be the point of that? It's simply a land grab, okay? There is no other explanation. I believe the children are collateral damage. There's about a 75% of me that believes the children were taken. All right, call me a conspiracy theorist, whatever you want, but the sound of freedom, what happened in Haiti, what happened in Katrina, what happens here in my town, all right, and that's a whole nother story. But guys, it happens every single day. And for us to just want to just take the easy road and say, oh, they were incinerated, it's okay, we'll never find evidence, it's all right, kids are gone, oh, cry for the kids. What if they're still alive? Could you sleep? Could you sleep? Could you live with yourself? I don't know. But I think it's worth asking. And I think that it's important that as many people that can get to Maui gets there, but I think it's most important that you get the right people that already have established platforms, who have already been speaking out on this, who are not afraid to keep pounding against the door. Guys, we have to get the right people to Maui, all right? Everybody keeps going, go to Eric, go to Eric. He's war slap out, you guys. It's been on boots on ground for a month. I don't want to call this man and be like, hey, give me a plane ticket. I'm gonna come to Maui. I'm not. We can do this. We can do this. I'm actually gonna be speaking to a few people this week and go as a missionary trip. That's what I wanna do. I wanna go and I wanna proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I want to minister to people with love, and I wanna ask the hard questions because I've been asking them and I'm not afraid to ask. Not afraid to ask. So God bless you. I've got one more clip for you. Enjoy it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share our videos. The more we share them, the more we are busting YouTube's algorithm, and they won't be able to shut us off.
Some of the reactions of the community from the past of how we've just been inundated with just a whole lot of development and tourism.
Ulupalakua Ranch declined comment on the transaction, and we have been trying to get into contact with Winfrey and her organization. Aali Iduklo, KITV4.